want to get you back to that breaking news out of Tempe this morning. The westbound lanes of the 10 near Elliott shut down right now as Tempe police are searching the highway looking for evidence tied to a deadly shooting. You're watching 12 News Today in AZ. I'm Emma Jade.
I'm Allison Rodriguez, and want to get you to 12 News journalist Justin Pizzera, who's been live in this area for hours now. Justin, police working multiple scenes here, and now DPS is involved because something with the highway is involved in this investigation as well, correct?
Yeah, good morning, Allison. So DPS, I just talked with them, and they are taking over this investigation that's spanning 3 scenes. Like you said, I-10 is shut down right now. I just asked DPS if they have any timetable on when that's going to be reopening. They do not have an estimate on when that's going to be able to reopen. They are searching for evidence along that section of the highway right now. This scene this whole ordeal is spanning 3 scenes. So you have that one on I-10 as police search for evidence. You have the Main Event Entertainment Complex on I-10 and Warner, and then you have this right here. This is the Cobblestone Auto Spa. This is at Elliott and pretty much the I-10. This is where a lot of this investigation is focusing right now. This is where that young lady, where police found that young woman shot. They kind of have that section barricaded as detectives go. That body is still here on scene. Let's give you a look at what this looked like shortly after this happened. The call came in about this shooting after 1 o'clock this morning. Tempe police say that they believe that this all started at that Main Event Entertainment Complex. If you've been shopping over there, that's the same area where there's the IKEA. That Main Event is kind of across the street from that IKEA. The other scene is the nearby Cobblestone. This is where I am, at that car wash. It's in the Autoplex area. This is where police found that 25-year-old female shot. She died here on the scene. We did see one vehicle with multiple gunshot holes on the side there. At this point, we do not know who was shooting at that SUV. Then around 3 o'clock this morning, DPS shut down part of the I-10 so they could continue looking for evidence they believe is tied to this shooting. At this point, police haven't been able to give us any information about a suspect, if the shooter and the young woman knew each other, or what happened at that main event that caused that shooting to spill over here to the Cobblestone car wash. But like I said, DPS taking over this investigation. We do see a lot of detectives out here, though, from DPS. It's not clear why DPS is taking over that investigation. But again, I did ask them when I-10 is going to be reopening. They do not have any timetable. So if you take I-10 this morning, that if that is a part of your commute, you do want to avoid those westbound lanes coming into downtown Phoenix, because that is a total mess this morning, a complete standstill at some points, and that is expected to be shut down for quite some time. We're live in Tempe this morning. Justin Pizzera, 12 News Today in AZ.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, Justin, did they give you any idea, since you spoke with DPS officials, about maybe the timeline of the investigations behind you here, not the one on the highway, but maybe those 2 other scenes, when they could wrap up there?
No, they haven't given us a timetable here. They just started putting up the barricades just around parts of this section, so they really haven't been able to process that section of it yet, this portion of the investigation. I mean, just covering a lot of these scenes before, it takes quite some time for them to process all of that evidence. So they have that car that was shot up on scene here, so they're going to have to process all of that along with I-10. So it's a pretty big scene, a pretty wide investigation that they're looking at, Allison.
Yeah, could be pretty lengthy. All right, Justin, thank you so much.